Welcome to the Yessy's Designs Knitting Podcast, episode 26. If this is the first time that you're here, my name is Yessy. I'm recording in my studio in Connecticut, and I share with you all the knitting that has happened since last episode. Maybe if I have attended something in the fiber community, then I share that with you. I might share some things that we have done as a family. Anything that I think you might be interested, then I share that with you in this podcast. If you have been here before, I am so glad that you're here, and I hope that you enjoy this episode that my son and I have put together for you. So in this episode, I'm going to share some WIPS. I'm going to share one finished piece, and I'm going to share with you my knitting summer garments that I'm going to be enjoying this summer. So let's begin. So I'm going to start with my WIPS. So on the last episode, I shared with you some of the pieces that I'm working on, and all of them are still WIPS. Some of them have been growing. Some of these WIPS have been growing. Some others have been kind of untouched, like my socks. So if you want to see my first pair of socks that I am knitting, you can see that on my last episode, I have not made any progress on my sock. This is my first pair. I am very excited, but these last few weeks have been very, very busy, not just as a family. We are now in summer break, but also busy with deadlines. There are some things that I have to finish before winter and before fall. So I have been working a lot on these new pieces. Also because I would like to take these pieces as hopefully they are gonna be finished in the next few days, because I wanna take final pictures in Colombia. So we're gonna be going to see my family in the next few days, and I would love to have a couple of photo shoots at least over there. So these are things that you're gonna be seeing in the fall and winter, but I would love to take pictures over there and share more with you about Colombia. Especially because one of the pieces, it's inspired by it. So it would be very special for me to share it in that way with you. That was my speaker. So let me share with you the WIPS that I have been working on a little bit. So let me start with the maple shawl. The maple shawl is my last pattern release. So this is the piece that I share with you. That's the sample for the pattern, and it's knit in yarn from Hobby, Cloudy Delight. And since I made this one, I have been making more. One I shared with you in the last episode. Well, the one that I'm going to show you, I also shared, but I'm going to show you progress on it. Let me just find the right side. Well, you can see that this is growing, and it's a delight to work on this piece. I love all the bright colors. As I mentioned in my last episode, it reminds me of a sunset, and that is hopefully the vibe that whoever ends up wearing this shawl, it's going to get. But look at these beautiful colors. It's so engaging to work on this piece. And I am working with ice cream yarn from Lion Brand Yarn in these colors. And the other yarn is this one from Knitpeck's Bubbly Boucle. I love how these two colors look together. And I have been on the Knitpeck's website quite a few times because I have more yarns that could be paired with this kind of yarn. And I am trying to exercise self-control because I need to finish the pieces that I'm working on. I'm getting ready for, as for now, one event on September. And I was invited for an event on November. And there is another event in October. So I am trying to get ready for these events, and I have a lot of yarn that I am going to be working with. So I rather work with the yarn that I already have, and then I can focus on some more new things. But it's so tempting to cast on another maple shawl. It's really a great project for when you are on the go, when you are relaxing at home. Very easy to memorize. If you haven't knit shawls before, this would be a great first shawl to work on. Now, this shawl, as I mentioned in my previous podcast, is designed with these yarns that have a lot of texture in mind, but you can use any yarn that you want. You can adjust the length, the width of the shawl, so it's perfect. I still wanna make a scrappy one. I think it would be super fun to wear something like that, kind of like thinking of my cozy memories blanket, but in a shawl with partial skeins of worsted weight yarn that I have on this basket. So that might be the next one that I cast on before I get more bubbly boucle, if my knitting allows me to work on that one. Okay, so that's one WIP that I love. Now the other WIP that I have going on is my JUNO tee from Sari Norland. So since I saw you last, I finished the body. This is beautiful. I can just not wait to wear this one, but again, I need to finish the other things that I'm working on before I go back to this piece. So this is the body. Let me try to take this out of the way. And it's a little wrinkled, but you can see. And the sleeves are not done yet. So there is a point where you have to put the sleeves on the sleeves, on a wasted yarn. And then after you're done with the body and everything, then we continue working on the sleeves. So there is more lace happening here. So the sleeve is gonna be a little longer, maybe up to here, something like that. And I cannot wait. This is a piece that I really wanna take to Colombia too. So I'm trying as much as I can to work on everything very meticulously and on a timely manner, because this is something that I would love, love, love to wear. I have a few skirts and pants that I would like to pair this top with. So let's see. But it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. I think this is the kind of pattern that I would like to make in other yarns, in other colors. I love the lacy detailing here. So let's see. And I'm carrying this in my mood bag, project bag. So that's WIP number 2. Now WIP number 3 is the Friday tee that I am making for my daughter. I have it also in another project bag from Mood Living. Now, I haven't made too much progress. I was really hoping that I was going to show you the separation of body and sleeve, but that hasn't happened yet. So I think since the last time, I have worked maybe around 10 rounds on this piece. And let's see, it's still a work in progress, but I am loving it. This is a pattern by Petite Knit. I'm making this one again for my daughter in yarn, in this yarn from Hobby. This is Buena Vista. So let's see. I really hope that by the next time I am going to show you that I have separated body and sleeves. Again, this is a piece that I was hoping that my daughter would wear on our trip to Colombia, but let's see how that goes. And my last WIP is my Cozy Memories blanket. I haven't shown the blanket in a while here on the channel. So I'm going to show you what I have been adding to my blanket. So I have my partial skeins of DK and finger and weight yarn in this beautiful basket that we purchased at one of the local farms. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it down to show you better. But it's a delight. Even my husband, he loves to see this basket full of the little partial skeins of yarn. It's just so lovely to see that in there. I'm going to show you what I have added this month. I got tangled with my December project. Okay. I finally got to it. Okay, so this is the progress I have made on the blanket so far. So I am on row, I mean, not on row, but let me see how many squares I have made. For the length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on the 8th square lengthwise. And this month, I have worked on this one. This is yarn from Spin Cycle, from a previous bag that I made. So from a previous yarn, I used that yarn to make an anniversary beanie for my husband, maybe a couple years ago. This yarn is from Hobby that I used to make a beanie also for my husband. This yarn, I forgot now what yarn this is. I purchased it at my local yarn store, Stars Hollow Yarns, quite a few years ago, and I made Mary beanies with it. This yarn, this is Amano Yarns. I used it for Rhinebeck sweater for my daughter. When was it? Last year, the one from last year. This yarn in here, this is, what is this yarn? I don't remember. I'll remember at some point. Now I don't remember what I use this yarn. I think I used one, I mean, I used it when I designed my Inconceivable cowl. I use mini skeins for that cowl. It might be for that one. This one is yarn from, I don't remember where this yarn is from. I might remember at some point. Right now, I really do not remember where I got this pink yarn from. And I'm working on another square that I use. This is a partial skein for my daughter's first Ranunculus sweater. So that's what I have been adding this month so far on my Cozy Memories blanket. I'm going to try to show you as good as I can how this blanket is looking. It's growing and it's growing and it's fabulous. I love it. It's so nice to work on a project like this. I wish I started sooner. But it's really a joy to add little squares and little squares every now and then. So that's it for my WIPS. And now I'm going to show you my finished piece. Let me move the microphone a little bit. This is my Ranunculus sweater. This is the first one that I make for myself. I'm going to stand up and show you how it looks. I finally made me one. I couldn't wait to make me one. I made my daughter one last year. No, not last year. I think it was March when I went last time to Colombia to visit my grandmother. So I made her one, and at the time, this was the project that I brought to work on the trip. So I'm gonna share some footage. I worked on this project at the airport when I was back home. I didn't finish it over there. I finished it here, and now I can finally wear it. So in the next episode, I'm gonna share with you some pictures that I am hoping also to take back home. I'm gonna wear this as much as I can, so I'll share with you on the next podcast how this sweater, this top, is making a debut worldwide. I am really loving it. This is yarn from, give me one second. So the yarn that I used for this ranunculus is from Julie Asselin Leizu Fingering. So this is 90% merino and 10% silk. This yarn is so soft. Let me show you the tag. This yarn is so soft. I love these colors. Julie went to my local yarn store last year, and when I saw this yarn, I absolutely loved it. It was love at first sight. I love the speckles. I love how soft it was. I love the colors. I don't think I have made a top for me in colors that are similar to this one. So I really, really liked it. And I knew I wanted to make a ranunculus. Like, it was enough of me watching everybody making theirs and admiring everybody's ranunculus. I just wanted to make one for myself. And this is the yarn that I chose. And Julie already saw this sweater finished, and it was so nice to have shown it to her in her yarn. So this is my only WIP. So with that, that's all I have for you to share with you today. But before I go, I wanted to share with you another top that I am planning to use this summer. So I have more sweaters for like fall, winter that I have made for me. My daughter definitely has a lot of sweaters. She has some tops that I have made for her. My mom has one too that I have made for her. But I know that I don't have many summer garments that I have made for myself. And I think it's time for that to change a little bit. So this year, I don't think I am going to be casting on another summer project. This is something also that I could wear also in the fall with a cardigan, even in the winter. I could still wear it, but I think in the future I'm gonna try to make at least one summer top for myself and add it to my handmade wardrobe. So far, this is one that I like. And the other one that I have made a few years ago is the Willa Tee. This one you have seen before. You might see it on my Instagram. I think I have shared it also on the podcast. There is a podcast where I am wearing it. And it's a beautiful top. This is a little bit oversized that has a lace design also on the yoke. So again, this Willa Tee is by These Bird Knits. Let me check my notes so I don't forget too much. It's knitted in light fingering with 4.5 millimeter needles and 5 millimeter needles. I don't remember what yarn I use for this top. I have to look in my Instagram. I should also take care of my project page on Ravelry. I haven't paid too much attention to that, but I think it's nice to have things recorded in there permanently of what yarns were used and if there were any modifications. I know I didn't really make modifications on this top. I think the only thing I did was to make it longer. As you saw with this ranunculus, the modification was also the length. I like my tops longer. I don't like them cropped. I like my sleeves longer. So there is a couple of suggestions for the sleeves on the ranunculus sweater, for example. I did not follow any of the two. I just wanted my sleeves straight and longer. That's the way I like to wear them. So those were the only two modifications, the sleeves and the length. And for this one, I believe it was, I might have made the sleeves. No, I didn't make them longer. I made them just like the pattern suggested and the length. So this is very lightweight. As you can see, the drape is absolutely beautiful. Once I made this pattern the first time, I made another one for my daughter, and I made another one for my mom. So my daughters and my mom's, it's the same yarn. It's a yarn from Lion Brand Yarn. I believe it's a cotton yarn. Maybe it has a merino blend. I don't remember, but it's something that my mom would be able to wear in the hot climate on the Caribbean in Colombia. So she has been wearing it. My daughter, she likes hers, and I am gonna be enjoying mine also this summer. So I think that's a reasonable goal, to have at least one new summer top every summer. Let's see how that works. Like everything, it would need a lot of planning, but it's nice. I think it's something that I would love to wear in the hot summer days. This yarn, obviously having lace, it's airy. I don't feel, today we are in 90-degree weather. I am not boiling myself. I'm right by the window. I don't feel extremely hot, more than I would feel if I had something else on, unless it's a tank top. But it feels very nice. We are having a warm breeze coming in, and it's very nice. Let's see, I'm planning to wear this a lot of days this summer. Unrelated, we are expecting very severe weather this evening. There is a slow chance of a tornado, so hopefully that doesn't happen. But it's been on the cooler side all these days. It has been a very weird June, to say the least. So we haven't been really hot this season yet. So let's see. Today is the first day that is gonna be like really hot, and obviously there is gonna be severe weather, and not hopefully not a tornado. So this is all I have to share with you today. I hope that you are enjoying the projects that you are working on. Let me know in the comments, what pieces are you knitting, what pieces you are crocheting, what is it that is keeping your hands busy and giving you that sense of joy and calm during your making time. I would love to hear about that. So next episode most likely is gonna be from Colombia. I'm looking forward to share quite some things with you from that trip. I'm trying to get a microphone so I don't have to carry all of the equipment that you don't see here. I don't want to bring any of that on our trip. It's just too much and too heavy. So I'm trying to get a microphone so when I go, I can share more things with you. Let me know what you would like to see. Food, just a regular, everyday kind of days over there, the things that we are doing, and try to share as much as I can. So you know that I love sharing. I know that not too many people is gonna be able to go, and I love to share. I love to share about that. So I'll see you on episode 27. Have a great day. Enjoy your summer. Enjoy doing things outside as well, and I will see you soon. So before you go, if you like this episode, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, leave me a comment. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will see you next time on episode 27. Happy making and happy knitting.